So I've had this bike about a month now, and the only issue I had so far, which I thought was something major and was really banging my head against the wall about, turned out to be just the fuse. I had checked it and it looked fine, and even tested it with a tester and thought it was fine. And then the guy that I talked to at CSC in California said that if the fuse was bad, the bike wouldn't run at all, even with the kickstart. So then after that, I just assumed, well, can't be the fuse, gotta be something else. So I'm checking the wiring harness everywhere, and checking everything I can think of. And then one day I tried to jump start it with the battery. That didn't work. Touched the positive from the car battery directly to the out from the starter relay, and the starter spins. And so I thought, well, you know what, there's an extra fuse, I'll just swap it and see what happens. And sure enough, as soon as I changed that thing out, it lit up again. Dash works, starter button works. I was just like 2 or 3 weeks of kickstarting, scratching my head because of a stupid fuse. But now I know. So if anybody else gets one of these and has that issue with the dash flickering at low RPMs and cutting out, or the bike dying, check that fuse. It could be bad or out. Mine was like intermittent for a while. It would only cut off sometimes, and then it cut off completely on my way out in the country. And me, like an idiot, forgetting that I have kickstart because I'm not used to having it, I was like, well, I guess I have to run and drop it in second to get going, and that's what I did. And then as I'm riding back home, I'm like, oh yeah, I have a Kickstarter. I'm an idiot. So that's pretty much how that went. Ugh. See if I can back myself out of here. Come on. It's like super muddy down here. How muddy it is. Oh, it's a little bit muddy. I don't know how deep that stuff is. This looks wet. Oh, we made it. This is still all underwater here. Laid the thing over in the mud, off-road, going fairly slow. No damage to me. The handlebars, this side, got bent up quite a ways, more than I thought it would at that speed. I was able to bend it back down, and also the shifter pedal completely turned in a U and wrapped around the foot peg. So that was interesting, but I was able to bend it back by hand on the trail to get back home. And I just had to loosen it a bit, slide it back on, and use the bar and vice grip, and it seems to be fine. Other than that, everything's working pretty good still. I spoke too soon. No. Whoa, that's slippy. Let's try to not go over like we did out in the country. Unfortunately, I was not recording for that. I hit some off-camber ground in the mud that was hidden in the grass, and went down pretty fast. I mean, I wasn't going fast, but the bike went over pretty quickly, and I narrowly avoided face planting by jumping off and doing like a Jackie Chan sideways roll in the grass. Oh Lord. Okay. Thread the needle. Thread the needle. God, what is this? Yeah, it's been raining here so much that I'm surprised any of this is rideable. I'm going to explore down the way and see how the rest of it looks. It's a little bit wet up in here. Horses. Nice and easy. Don't want to go down on this. This is really rough in here. Feet up. Okay, everything's dry. Wow. That road's about caved in there. I rode some stuff a couple weeks ago. It was kind of more like off-road trail, uphill. And the suspension did fine. I had plenty of power, but I could definitely see where you'd want more power, but only, for me, it would only be like a fun factor. Like, I just want to do it faster, but it's probably a good thing that I can't. It's just a little bit safer. Try not to lug too much. Try not to rev too high, as per the suggestions in the manual. Supposed to keep it under 5,000 RPM, which I've pretty much done, except for a few instances when I had to in traffic for safety reasons. I'll take my own safety over the safety of the bike's engine. It's not going to hurt it to go over 5,000 RPM for a few seconds. But I'm not taking any long trips. I'd like to. I know most people probably wouldn't take a long journey on this, but I'm kind of down for it. Let's take the back roads, back highways. Just take it easy. I don't need to get anywhere fast. Let's stand up for this bit. That's quite a bump. Everything is so green right now. It's crazy. Big old puddles. I see a couple of tracks through the grass, so oh god, people have been out here. Let's see, can I just go up right here? Oh yeah, this thing's a beast. Just point it in a direction and it goes. A little bumpy in the field here, but that part of the road looked a bit sketchy. Oh, I had a feeling. Let's see here. Can I go up this? Yeah. I'm not about to do that. Oh, there's some ruts up in here too. Let's go ahead and slow it down, so I don't lay this thing over again. My shoulder was a little sore after that for a while. I went down pretty good. Did a nice roll and popped back up into soft grass like this kind of stuff. Oh Lord, I don't think I meant to come in here. Well, ow. Ugh. I got myself into a little bit of a pickle there, didn't I? Ugh. The sun is out. It's not raining. So I can stop complaining. Keep maintaining. I'll stop rhyming now. You can't even hear this anyway. No one ever will. No one ever will. Still got plenty of fuel. Oh, about a half a tank. The bike came with, you know, a little bit of gas in it, like they said, so you can get right on it. And I did my first little ride video on that batch of gas. And I added a tiny bit out of a can I had. And then after that, I filled it all the way up with premium. And I haven't ridden that much, but I haven't gassed up since then, which is pretty good. Oh Lord. Let's see. Not in the puddle. Not today, target fixation. Not today. Whee! That's fun. Turkey. You never find the turkeys while you're hunting, but you see them everywhere else. Eating that deer cow goes in there before. Just say you're a tanker man. I can't really do a tanker man voice. There's a woodman dual sport. No, that's not a woodsman voice. How do you do a woodsman voice? Blake. That's the only word I can do. Good old Blake. Kevin. Blake and Kevin out riding their bikes. Blake.